Phil Plate's speech was called, or at least labeled, "Don't be a dick," and mine, to be clear, is "be a challenging diplomat," that in a positive sense. JT acknowledged that mockery is risky, and that it's risky for them, and it's risky for us, and the problem is that it's risky for everyone. And not only, and the situation may be different for JT. I know he's done a lot of on-campus work. I think that a lot of the things he does have very specific, more or less controlled circumstances that he can understand and navigate. But I think in general, in the culture wars and in regular conversations, we don't control the environment. So the variables are always changing on us, and the more that things are unstable and uncertain and eclectic, the more that the mockery is risky, and the more that diplomacy becomes a universal virtue. And most cases that I see where I say, oh, that's the firebrands at work, I see overuse. I see an addiction to the anger. I see that they're getting claims wrong. It's not just that they're being impolite. It's from, you know, some of the outrage I tried to generate in my opening is that they're getting reality wrong. They're making overgeneralizations. They're misrepresenting their opponents. They're missing points. And I have plenty of examples of this that I can get to that would just take much more than 5 minutes to elaborate on. In the case of P.Z. Myers and Richard Carrier and several others that I have enumerated. P.Z. Myers has a popular blog. He's the most, I guess, outspoken firebrand online that there is. But in the list of you know, the top 10, top 50 blogs, there are diplomat blogs that are up there. Common Sense Atheism is a popular blog. The Friendly Atheist is a popular blog, although he's swayed a little bit in later years, but I can actually get into that as well. But the point is there are popular diplomatic blogs, and if P.Z. Myers dropped off the earth, then it's not like the skeptical message online would just cease to exist. Not that I think P.Z. Myers, he's a great guy. Drop off the earth. JT said that he doesn't mind if the majority, say religious people, are entrenched at church. The problem with that is that they still vote quietly based on their values. And if we don't promote a diplomatic environment where we're actually talking to them and getting them to talk to them on a regular basis, we've lost that. We may be picking off the easy targets and stifling the public conversation, but we're still losing in terms of important things like voting. And one of the other problems is we're not just confronting religion, we're confronting a host of issues. We're confronting all sorts of pseudosciences, and we want to promote science education and political issues. And there's crossover issues like global warming, when the scientific community isn't very skilled at communicating its message, and all of a sudden something like global warming has lots of political and environmental implications, and that conversation has been long-term sabotaged because it doesn't deal well with, say, creationists and the ID proponents. That world of distrust feeds on itself, and the communication issue is an entrenched, long-term problem that I don't think the scientific community is dealing well with, and I don't think that the firebrands are helping us resolve. And it could really matter. And I think it will more and more as global warming is true. I think I'm